On the seventh day of the trial, as the courtroom buzzed with speculation and the air outside grew heavy with an impending storm, a sound pierced through the tension. A scream, sharp, desperate, and unmistakably terrified, rang out from the northern woods. It was a sound that stopped hearts and sent chills through every person in Millhaven. Within moments, the courtroom emptied, the townsfolk flooding toward the source of the cry, their lanterns bobbing like fireflies in the growing darkness. Sheriff Harrington led the way, his jaw tight, his hand resting firmly on the handle of his revolver. Whatever waited in the woods, it would not escape his judgment. The search led them to a clearing deep within the forest, a place that seemed untouched by time. The trees formed an almost perfect circle around a patch of bare earth, their gnarled branches reaching toward the sky like skeletal fingers. At the center of the clearing was a wooden crate, weathered and splintered, its lid half pried open. And beside the crate, crumpled on the ground, was a woman, Agnes Harper, pale and trembling, her hands clutching the hem of her dress. She pointed to the crate, her voice too choked with fear to speak. Sheriff Harrington stepped forward, his boots crunching against the brittle grass, and pulled the lid open. Inside was Thomas Grady. The boy was alive, but barely. His face was pale, streaked with dirt, and his wrists were bound with frayed rope. He shivered uncontrollably, his lips moving soundlessly as if repeating a prayer. Sheriff Harrington lifted him from the crate, holding him gently as the boy clung to him, trembling. When he finally found his voice, it was hoarse, cracked, and broken by sobs. "The man in the hat," Thomas whispered, his voice barely audible over the rising wind. "He said no one would come."